Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well, and we're going to continue opening day with Out of the Park Baseball 21, tonight's matchup. A really fun pitching matchup between the Los Angeles Angels as they visit the Houston Astros. You have Shohei Ohtani on the mound for the Halos taking on Justin Verlander and the Astros. There'll be no banging of the drums tonight, wink wink, nudge nudge. Let's get to the starting lineups and play some baseball as we're at Minute Maid Park. For the Angels, leading off, playing short is Simmons. Batting second in left field is Upton. Mike Trout patrols center field and will bat third. The cleanup hitter, the former Washington National, Anthony Rendon, and he'll play third. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jared Walsh. In right field, Brian Goodwin, and he bats sixth. Batting seventh, doing the catching, Jason Castro. At second, batting eighth, David Fletcher. And the designated hitter, batting ninth, Albert Pujols. Again, I will just be calling the game. I did the Out of the Ballpark Baseball 21 sim engine set the lineups and will play the games as strategy-wise. For the Houston Astros, leading off, Jose Altuve is at a buzzard on his chest, and he's playing second base. Michael Brantley's in left. He bats second. Manning the hot corner, batting third, and again playing third, is Alex Bregman. The designated hitter is Alvarez. He's the cleanup hitter. Yuli Gurriel will be at first, batting fifth. George Springer is in center field, batting sixth. Batting seventh, playing right field, Kyle Tucker. In the eighth spot, at short, Carlos Correa. And doing the catching, batting ninth, is Martin Maldonado. Justin Verlander is up on the bump for the Astros. At the ballpark, we have Apachata and Randy Luxembourg. I'm doing well, thank you, Randy. Hope you're doing well. To the ballpark we go. Minute Maid Park. Packed house here in Houston. Let's just check the sound quality. So the sound will go off for a second as I check the quality. Looks good. There we go. All right, so Justin Verlander is up on the bump for the Astros. In 2019, Verlander 21-6 with a 2.58. Tremendous quality of pitches and control. Sometimes his movement's a little flat, so you can catch him now and then. Behind the plate is Maldonado. He has a 9 arm and a 10 defensive range, so he's outstanding. Bergman, a defensive range of a 6 at third. Correa at short and Altuve at second are both 5s up the middle. And Gurriel is a 7 at first. Michael Brantley's in left, 7 range, 5 arm. George Springer, 6 range, 8 arm in center. And Kyle Tucker is in right, 7 range, 6 arm. It's an estimate. They have a formula. Randy Luxembourg asks, how do they sim this year's teams? Do they project their stats from past seasons? They have some sort of formula, yes. And I like to use the rating system 1 through 10. All right, so it's Simmons, Upton, and Trout. Here's Simmons. Last year for the Angels, 264, 7 homers, 40 ribbies. Decent contact hitter, not much power, and he will chase. Verlander looking for his first K of 2020. Here's the pitch to Simmons. Simmons swings. Loops it to left, and that's going to be out number 1. Making the catch for the Astros is Brantley. 1 out, no one on for Justin Upton. Upton last year, for the Angels. 215, 12 homers, 40 ribbies. Right-handed pull hitter. You can see the Astros shift left. Altuve playing behind the second base bag. Big hole on that right side. Gurriel, the only defender on the dirt to the right. Maldonado sets the target. The pitch to Upton. 0-1 count from Verlander. And that's a ball hit deep to left center. And gone! 1-0 Angels. Justin Upton, 448. Holy cow. In the words of the late, great Phil Rizzuto, he crushed that offering. And that's what I'm talking about. The movement on Verlander's pitches sometimes are flat. And that was a flat slider, which is a kill-me fastball. And here comes Mr. All-American, Mike Trout, Mr. Baseball himself. 291, 45 homers, and 104 runners knocked in. Right-handed batter. Power versus power. Will the Halos go back-to-back jacks? Here's the pitch to Trout. 2-2 count from Verlander. And that ball's driven! No, he got under it. Left center field. And Brantley will make the catch as he calls off the center fielder Springer. It sounded a little better off the bat. He got under it. Trout knows he missed it. Fastball down the middle. Flies out to left center. So 2 outs, base is empty. 1-0 Angels. If you're just joining us, Upton hit a solo shot. Striding to the plate, right-handed batting third baseman Anthony Rendon. For the Nationals last year in the World Series effort, he batted .319, 34 homers, and 126 ribbies. Dave Gardner's at the ballpark. He just had a wonderful golf stream. Check it out, please. And also check out Digital to Dice, as well as HockeyTournaments.com and their Facebook group. I am actually on Facebook now. I'm not going to tell you how I got on Facebook, but I'm on Facebook now. So, check out all those wonderful things. All right. Rendon, right-handed batter. Maldonado sets the target. The pitch from Verlander. 3-0 to Rendon. Ball 4. He does not chase down and away. They pitch very carefully to Rendon. Gurriel will hold him on at first. You can see below average speed with a 4, but stealing ability of an 8. So again, if he gets the read and jump, he could swipe a bag. Here's the left-handed batting Jared Walsh. Walsh, the first baseman, last year in 31 games batted .203, 1 homer, 5 ribbies. Gets the start on opening day. The pitch to the lefty. He swings at the first offering. No, he lets it go. Here's the throw down. And just as I said, there's a stolen base by Rendon. He got a great jump. He steals it on Justin Verlander, because Maldonado has a 9 arm. So he's in scoring position with 2 outs. And Walsh now has a duck out on the pond. No balls, 1 strike to Jared Walsh. Verlander hoping to end the threat here and now. The leg kick and the pitch. Full count. Inside, ball 4. So Verlander out of sorts after the homer. As Elvis would say, he's all shook up. So Rendon is at second. Walsh is at first. And here comes Brian Goodwin. Goodwin last year for the Angels, 262, 17 bippity boppity boobs, and 47 runners batted in. 1-0 Angels, 2 outs, 2 on. The pitch to the left-handed batting Goodwin. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. The side is retired. Blew the fastball by him. Angels strike first. They lead 1-0. We go to the bottom of the first here in Houston, Minute Maid Park. Due up for the cheaters. Oh, did I say that? Altuve, Brantley, and Bregman. A little levity, folks. So Shohei Ohtani, the computer picked him to start on opening day, and last year he didn't pitch. The prior year he was 4-2 with a 3.31. He only hit last year. I believe he was only a DH last year. He is not batting. He's only pitching. Behind the plate, Jason Castro, 6-arm, 8 defense when it comes to range. Rendon's a 7 defensive range at third. Simmons is a 10 at short. Fletcher's an 8, so they're outstanding up the middle. And Jared Walsh, no slouch at first. He's a 6. Justin Upton's in left, the man who hit the homer. 5 range, 4 arm. Mike Trout, 7 range in center, 6 arm. And Brian Goodwin the same, 7 range, 6 arm, but in right. So here's Jose Altuve, buzzard and all. 298, 31 homers, 74 ribbies. Right-handed pull hitter. You can see the shift left by the Angels. Big hole on the right side. The pitch to Altuve from Ohtani. 1-0 count. Altuve swings a stick. He pops it up to short, and that's going to be out number 1. Making the catch was Simmons. Here comes Michael Brantley, the left fielder. Left-handed batter. Brantley for the Astros last year. 311, 22 homers, 90 ribbies. Angels shift right in the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. Ohtani's ready to work. He deals to Brantley. Brantley swings at the first offering. And he loops that to right. Coming in and making the catch for the Angels is Goodwin. So 2 weakly hit balls in the air and 2 outs. Base is empty for Alex Bregman. Bregman last year for the Astros, 296, 41 bippity-boppity booms. Is that a trash can I hear? And 112 ribbies. Sportsman Z in the ballpark. Check out that wonderful channel, along with Appa Chatter and Dave Gardner, Randy Luxembourg, all wonderful, wonderful folks. Appa Chatter and Dave Gardner have 2 fine YouTube channels, as well as HockeyTournaments.com for Uncle Dave Gardner, and Digital Dice with Ron Juckett of Retro Sports Network. Check out their face group page, which I have just become a member of. All right, here's the pitch to Bregman. 2 outs, no one on, 1-0. Bottom of the first. 1-2 count. Ohtani. And that ball is lined to left on the 1-2. So Bregman's on first. Walsh will hold him on. And here comes Yordan Alvarez, the designated hitter. Alvarez for Houston last year, 313, 27 homers, 78 ribbies. Angels shift right in the infield, outfield straightaway and normal. Alvarez, left-handed batting pull hitter. Ohtani, the windup and the pitch. 2-2 count to Alvarez. And swing and a miss. Foul tip held on by the catcher, and the side is retired. We go to the top of the second. 1-0 Angels. Due up for the Halos. Castro, Fletcher, and Pujols. Here's Jason Castro doing the catching for the Halos. Last year, he was in Minnesota. He batted .232, 13 homers, and 30 ribbies. Poor contact hitter, decent power, and a good eye. So you want to get him to chase. The leg kick and the pitch by Verlander. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, down and away. Chase the fastball. And that's Verlander's second strikeout. Captain Carl's joined us at the ballpark. Hope all is well. So 1 out, no one on for the second baseman for the Angels, David Fletcher. Fletcher in 2019 for the Halos batted .290, 6 homers, 49 ribbies, right-handed spray hitter. A spray hitter uses the whole field. Maldonado wiggles the fingers. A quick nod of the head by Verlander. Pitch homeward bound to Fletcher. 2-2 count. Verlander looking for another K. Tries to jam him inside. Line shot. Drops in front of the center fielder. Springer. So 1 out, 1 on. He fought off that inside fastball. And here comes the aging Albert Pujols. A shell of himself. Last year for the Angels, .244. He did have 23 bippity-boppity booms and was 7 away from the century mark in RBIs with 93. Let's see if Pujols can turn back the hands of time. The pitch to Albert. 0-2. Ground ball slowly hit to short. They're going to turn 2. Wow, they do. 6-4-3. Nice scoop out of the dirt by the Astros first baseman Gurriel. That was a slowly hit ball, but Pujols runs like he's in mud. Go to the bottom of the second, 1-0 Angels. Ohtani back up on the bump. He struck out 1. He'll face Gurriel, Springer, and Tucker. Yuli Gurriel for the Astros in 2019, 298, 31 homers, 104 ribbies. Right-handed pull hitter. Angels do not shift, though. Ohtani picks up the sign from Castro. He rocks and deals to Gurriel. 1-2 count. Gurriel in the hole. Swing and a miss. That was a nasty pitch by Ohtani. Great movement on that fastball as it went a dipping and a diving. 1 out. And here comes George Springer, the center fielder for Houston last year. 292, 39 homers, 96 ribbies. Right-handed pull hitter. This time, the halo shift left. Big hole on the right side. Outfield also shifts to the left field line. Springer awaits the Ohtani offering. The pitch homeward bound. 2-2 count. Slowly hit ball. Ohtani's on it. Throws to first. And that's out number 2. Base is empty with 2 outs. Striding to the plate, the left-handed batting Kyle Tucker, the right fielder last year for the Astros. In 67 at-bats, batted .269, 4 homers, 11 ribbies. Beardson 007's at the ballpark. Hope all is well. Ohtani looking for a 1-2-3 inning. The leg kick and the pitch to Tucker as the Angels shift right in the infield and outfield. 1 ball, no strikes. And that ball's lifted deep to right and gone! That is a crush shot. Holy cow! And it's a 1-1 ball game as you hear the horn go off. Wow! Kyle Tucker, well, he crushed that mother bleeper. Beep! Here's the replay of the Kyler Tucker blast. We're 1-1. Ohtani tries to blow a 98-mile-per-hour fastball by him. To no avail. Tucker sitting dead red, and that ball's sitting in the upper deck. Here's the replay. Fastball. And that's 424, folks. Boom goes the ball, and Kyler Tucker touches them all. That's a bippity-boppity boom to the moon, Alice. 1-1. 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Here's Carlos Correa, the number 8 batter, the shortstop last year for the Astros, batted .279, 21 homers, 59 ribbies. A lot of pop in this lineup, to say the least, trash cans or not. The pitch to Correa, 1-2 count from Ohtani. Swing and a miss, he ties him up on the inside, and the side's retired. But the home run by Tucker ties the game up. We go to the top of the third, knotted at 1. Due up for the Angels, top of the order, Simmons, Upton, and Mr. Baseball, Mike Trout, to face Justin Verlander. He struck out 2 and walked 2 in 2 innings of work. Gave up a solo homer in the first to Upton. Here's Simmons. He's 0 for 1. He's a pull hitter. Weak shift left by the Astros. Outfield straightaway and normal. The pitch to Simmons. Full count. Verlander rocks and deals. Slowly hit ball. Shortstop charges it. Throws to first. And that's out number 1. Good play by Correa. Pouncing on it like he was a cat. Here comes Justin Upton. He's 1 for 1 with a homer. Let's see how Verlander pitches to him. Maldonado goes through the signs. Verlander shakes his head. Now he rocks and deals. 0-2 count. Looking for revenge. And Upton goes the other way. That's going to be extra bases as it rolls down the right field line. He's digging for 2. He might go for 3. Here's the throw. And that's going to be a triple, folks. Camera angle didn't show us it, but it's a triple. No, they got him! Holy cow, they get Upton at third. We didn't see it because the cameraman's drunk. So Upton is thrown out at third. Let's see if we can get a replay of that. So that will be scored a double. And then 9 I don't think there was a relay throw. So 9-5. A la Dolly Parton. Let's see. Down the right field line. Let's see if there's a relay throw. In the corner. Nope, that's a gun. And he's out. So Upton got a little greedy there. 2 outs, base is empty for Mr. Baseball Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1. 1-1 ball game. Verlander picks up the sign for Maldonado. I wonder if he's going to shake off Maldonado again. It doesn't look like it. Pitch homeward bound to Trout. 0-2 to Mike Trout. Trout sends that ball left center field. That's going to be extra bases as it rolls to the wall. Trout will slide in safely to second. So that horrible base running blunder by Upton costs the Angels a run and the lead. Trout, average speed, but very good base stealing ability. Here's Anthony Rendon. Rendon walked his first time up, looking for his first ribby as a halo. 1-1 ball game, 2 outs. Top of the third. Verlander peeks over his shoulder, now picks up the sign at the plate, the windup and the pitch to Anthony Rendon. Rendon swings at the first offering, and he lines out to first. Great reaction. The side is retired on the snare by Gurriel. The Upton boo-boo on the base paths cost the Angels a run. We go to the bottom of the third, knotted at 1. Due up for the Astros, Maldonado in the top of the order, Altuve and Brantley. If anyone gets on, Bregman. So here's Martin Maldonado, the catcher. Last year, for the Kansas City Royals, 227, 6 homers, 17 ribbies, right-handed batter. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Ohtani nods his head. Castro sets the target. The pitch to his counterpart, Maldonado. 2-0, Maldonado, green light. Sends that ball right center field. On the move and making the catch at the track is Goodwin. As Maldonado got under it a bit. Top of the order, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1. Right-handed pull hitter. Infield shifts left. Outfield stays straightaway and normal. Fletcher behind the second base bag. Will Altuve try to use the hole on the right side? The pitch to Jose Altuve. 2-2 count from Ohtani. Swing and a miss! Strikeout number 4 for Shohei Ohtani. 2 outs. Base is empty. Ohtani looking for a 1-2-3 innings. Got to get through Michael Brantley. The left fielder's 0 for 1. Left-handed batter. This time, the Angels shift right in the infield. Outfield, straightaway and normal. Brantley, excellent contact hitter with average power. Ohtani, the leg kick and the pitch. 3-1 to Brantley. That ball was low. Ball 4. So no 1-2-3 inning. Brantley definitely a base stealing threat. Again, his speed is poor, but his stealing ability is good. That's an 8. Walsh will hold him on. They go shift left in the infield and in the outfield against Alex Bregman, who is 1 for 1. A 1-1 ball game. Ohtani deals to the pull-hitting Bregman. 0-2 count. Bregman in the hole. Bregman, left center field. That's going to grab some wall. Will they wave the runner all the way around? No, he is held up. The 2-out double. Hit too many buttons. The 2-out double. Bregman stands at second. Brantley's at third. And here comes Alvarez, the designated hitter. He's 0 for 1. He's looking for his first RBI in 2020. Ohtani in a pickle here, trying to keep the game knotted here in the bottom of the third. The pitch to Alvarez. Full count. Alvarez, fly ball to right. Out number 3. Goodwin makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Astros strand 2. Due up for the Angels, Walsh, Goodwin, and Castro to face Justin Verlander. Verlander 3 innings, 1 hit. It was 1 run. It was off a homer by Upton. He's walked 2, struck out 2. Here's Jared Walsh. He walked his first time up. The pitch to Walsh, 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, overpowered there on that 97-mile-per-hour fastball, 1 out. And here comes Billy Goodwin. He's 0 for 1. Left-handed spray hitter. Verlander, arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch to Goodwin. 1-2 count to Billy the Kid Goodwin. Swing and a miss, chased away. Fastball moved away. 4 strikeouts for Verlander. 2 outs, base is empty. For Jason Castro, the catcher, he's 0 for 1. Can he run into a pitch here? Verlander rocks and fires. Full count to Castro. He goes the other way. That's deep to left. And caught at the wall. Oh, it just died before the wall. Making the catch was Brantley. And Verlander breathes a sigh of relief. For a moment, the Halos thought they had a 2-1 lead. Instead, out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 4th, knotted at 1. Ohtani back up on the mound. 3 innings, 1 walk, 1 run, 4 strikeouts. He will face Gurriel, Springer, and that man, Kyle Tucker. Here's Gurriel. He's 0 for 1. Right-handed pull hitter. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal for the Angels. The pitch to Yuli Gurriel. He swings at the first Ohtani offering. And that ball's launched to left and deep and gone. And just like that, it's a bippity-boppity-boom to the moon. And a 2-1 lead for the Astros. The fans loving it here at Minute Maid Park. That went 3:45. Here's the replay. All the runs have been scored on Boom Goes the Ball. The home run once again by Gurriel. As he jumps all over that Ohtani pitch, sends it down the line and gone. A souvenir for an Astros fan. Boom to the moon, Alice. And Gurriel touches them all. 2-1. So the Astros have a lead. George Springer steps to the plate. Springer's 0 for 1. They shift left in the infield and also in the outfield. Ohtani has to regroup here. Picks up the sign from Castro. He rocks and deals. Full count. Slowly ball hit. Second baseman charges it. Throws to first. 1 down, so he grounds slowly into the shift. Nice play by Fletcher. And here comes Kyle Tucker. He has the other homer in the game for the Astros. He tied it up back in the bottom of the 2nd. Shift goes right in the infield and outfield now for the Angels. Castro wiggles the fingers. Ohtani, a quick nod of the head. The windup and the pitch to Tucker. 2-0. Tucker's got the green light to go. And that's a shot to center. And Trout makes an outstanding diving catch. Mr. Baseball doing it all like Bogey and Bacall. What a catch by Mike Trout. Here's the replay. That is what you call an ESPN web gem. Taking extra bases away from Walsh. That looks like it's headed to the gap. And there he is. That man, Mr. Baseball, Mike Trout. So 2 outs, base is empty. 2-1 lead for the Astros. Ohtani tips his cap to his center fielder, Trout. Trout returns the favor. And here comes Carlos Correa, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1, right-handed batting spray hitter. Ohtani rubs up the baseball. He's back up on the bump. The pitch to Correa. 3-0. Ball 4. He checked his swing on that inside pitch. That was a fastball, 101 miles per hour. But 4 consecutive balls. Correa stands at first. Walsh holding him on. I think I said Tucker was the one who hit the ball. That Trout caught. I'll have to listen to that in the replay. I may have made a faux pas there. So Correa's at first, 2 outs. He'll be off on contact. Again, a good base stealer, but not much base speed. And here's Martin Maldonado, the catcher. He's 0 for 1. Ohtani peeks the first. Looks in at the plate, nods his head. The leg kick and the pitch to Maldonado. 1-1 count. Maldonado swings, sends that ball right center field, high and deep. Goodwin back, and he makes the catch in front of the wall. The side is retired, but the Astros go up 2-1 on the home run by Gurriel. Top of the 5th, due up for the Astros. Fletcher, Pujols, in the top of the order. Simmons to face Justin Verlander. He now has a 1-run lead. 4 innings, 1 run, 2 walks, 4 Ks. Fletcher is 1 for 1. The pitch to David Fletcher. Full count. Swing and a miss. Verlander overpowers him with the fastball. That's K number 5. Here's Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1. Can Pujols go bippity-boppity-boom and tie it up here? Every time Verlander is shook off Maldonado, bad things have happened. He's just shook him off one more time. The pitch to Pujols. 1-2 count. Pujols in the hole. Swing and a miss! This time Verlander was right. K number 6. Verlander looking to strike out the side here in the top of the 5th. Top of the order is Simmons. Simmons is 0 for 2. Weak shift left for the Astros in the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. Maldonado sets the target. Pitch homeward bound to Simmons. 2 balls, 1 strike. Simmons swings, grounds it to short, and that'll be out number 3. Making the play and the strong throw for the Astros was Correa. Bottom of the 5th, 2-1 Astros. It's a pitcher's duel here at Minute Maid Park. Brandon Lackey, how you doing? He's looking for Ed Luther. Possibly Tom Flick also. Top of the order for the Astros. Altuve, Brantley, and Bregman. Jose Altuve is 0 for 2. Ohtani's ready to work. He deals to Altuve. 2-2 count to Jose. Jose grounds weakly to short. Out number 1. Great reaction and strong throw by Simmons. Now bring up the left fielder, Michael Brantley. They go shift right. Simmons just slightly to the left of the second base bag, the shortstop. Fletcher way over in the hole on the right side. Brantley 0 for 1. The pitch to Brantley. 1-1 count from Ohtani. And that's our shot to center field. Trout's not getting that one. Rolls to the wall. Extra bases for Brantley. Trout fires it back in. And it's a 1-out double for Mr. Michael Brantley. Big insurance run at second as they go hard shift left against Alex Bregman. Bregman is 2 for 2. He's looking for his first ribby of 2020. 1 out. Brantley takes a lead at second. Ohtani peeks over his shoulder. Now looks in at the plate. He's ready to work. Pitch homeward bound to Bregman. 0-2 count. Oh! He hit him. He didn't want to do that. That fastball. Nope. Curveball. The prior pitch was the fastball. Curveball got away from him. Now the bases are juiced with 1 out. Double play will get him out of the inning. And here comes Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 2. Gurriel's on deck. He hit a homer his last time up. Left-handed pull hitter. Angels shift right while keeping Rendon at home at third. Outfield straightaway and normal. Ohtani hoping for the double play ball. The pitch to Alvarez. He swings the stick at the first offering. Hard hit ball to first. 3-6. And that's it. They can't turn 2. The hard slide breaks it up. So there's 2 outs now. Astros have runners on the corner. Brantley's at third. Alvarez is at first. Gurriel's at the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a homer. Ohtani on the mound. Castro goes through the sign, sets the target. The pitch to Gurriel. 1-0. Gurriel swings. Hard hit ball to third. Rendon goes a short way to second. And the side is retired. Astros strand another couple of runners. We go to the top of the 6th. Houston 2, Los Angeles 1. It will be Upton, Trout, and Rendon for the Angels to face Justin Verlander. Verlander's got 5 innings, 1 run, 2 walks, 6 Ks. Upton hit a homer way back in the 1st. He is 1, and then he doubled but was thrown out going to 3rd. And that cost the Angels a run. Should be a 2-2 ball game. So he's 2 for 2, a homer and a ribby. The pitch from Verlander to Upton. Can Upton beat the shift left? We'll see. 2-2 count. And he goes the other way. It's a blooper and a diving catch. Holy cow. What a catch by Kyle Tucker. And Justin Upton's calling him a mother bleep. Unbelievable. Kyle Tucker's hit a homer and now robbed extra bases from Upton. Here's the replay of the Kyle Tucker robbery. That's a blooper. If that ball gets by him, that's a triple for sure. What a catch. What a catch. Sean Shiflett is in the house. Hope all is well. Sean's looking, if you're a Stratomatic player, looking to play some Strat Online PC version. So 1 out. No one on. And here comes Mike Trout. Trout made an outstanding catch in center. He's 1 for 2. He can tie it with one mighty swing of the bat. 2-1 Astros. Verlander rocks and deals to Mr. Baseball, Mike Trout. 1-2 to Trout. Swing and a miss, as that Trout didn't make it upstream that time. And that's K number 7 for Verlander. Here comes Anthony Rendon. Big pickup for the Angels. Comes over from the World Series winning Washington Nationals. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Rendon would like to go bippity-boppity-boom and tie this game up for his new team. Verlander peers in at Maldonado. The leg kick and the pitch to Rendon. 1-1 count. Anthony swings the lumber. That ball goes out to right. It's carrying deep. It's carrying deep. Tucker in the corner makes the catch. And the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th, 2-1 Astros. Ohtani back up on the bump. 5 innings, 2 runs, 2 walks, 4 Ks. He will face Springer, Tucker, and Correa. George Springer is 0 for 2, right-handed pull hitter. Infield, outfield, shifts left for the Astros. Hole on the right side. We've seen the Astros go that way as well as the Angels to try to beat the shift. The pitch to Springer. 1-2 count. Springer in the hole. Ground ball to the shift. Shortstop has it. Fires low to first, but that's out number 1. Nice play by Walsh on the Simmons throw. 1 out, no one on. And here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 2 with a home run and an outstanding catch in right. Everybody mambos to the right now. Infield and outfield in the shift. The pitch to Tucker. 1-1 count from Ohtani. And he lines back to Ohtani. Great reaction by Shohei Ohtani. Out number 2, how do you do? Look what I found, Mom. 2 outs, base is empty for the number 8 batter, the shortstop, Carlos Correa. He is 0 for 1. Ohtani hoping for a 1-2-3 inning. Arms down to his chest. He rocks and deals to Correa. 0-2 count. Will he pick up another K? Swing and a miss! Yes, he does. 99 miles per hour on that fastball. And the side is retired. We go to the top of the 7th. Houston 2. The Los Angeles Angels 1. Due up for Los Angeles. Walsh, Goodwin, and Castro. Jared Walsh, the first baseman, is 0 for 1. Verlander, 6 innings, 1 run, the homer from Upton, 2 walks, and 7 Ks. Verlander picks up the sign from Maldonado. They've not been on the same page a few times, but now they are. He rocks and fires to Jared Walsh. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. That is K number 8. As Walsh was totally befuddled by the off-speed pitch. Here comes Brian Goodwin. Digs in that left-hander's batter's box with 1 out and no one on. He's 0 for 2. Verlander looking for K number 9. So far, 104 pitches. The pitch to Goodwin. 1-0. Goodwin swings the stick. And that's a shot down the right field line. And a base hit. Goodwin holds at first. So Goodwin represents a tying run at first. Very good base stealer. With average speed, Gurriel will hold him on. Here comes Jason Castro. The catcher is 0 for 2. He has some pop in that bat. He flew deep to left in his last at-bat. The pitch to Castro, 0-1. Castro swings, and that's a line shot up the middle. And they're going to go first to third on that one. Great read by Brian Goodwin. And here come the Halos. Tying run at third, 90 feet away. Go-ahead run in the slow-footed catcher at first, Jason Castro, and at the plate is David Fletcher. Remember, Upton was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple, and then Trout doubled after that, so he would have scored. Thus, a 2-1 lead for the Astros. Verlander has a word with Maldonado. Maldonado back behind the plate, squats down, sets a target. Can David Fletcher be the hero that the Angels need right now? Pitch homeward bound. 0-1, Fletcher swings, ground ball to first, and Verlander covers the bag for out number 2. Holding at second is Goodwin, holding at third is Goodwin, advancing to second is Castro. So Gurriel got to the ball, looked the runner back, calmly waited for Verlander to get to first, and tossed him the ball. So now a big moment for Albert Pujols. Pujols 0 for 2. 2-1 lead for the Angels. Second and third. Verlander with 8 Ks. Can Pujols tie the game up and possibly give the Angels the lead here with 2 outs in the top of the 7th? We shall see. Verlander rocks and deals. Pujols swings. Fly ball, shallow center. Springer coming in. He makes the catch. And the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It is deafening here at Minute Maid Park as they play Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back, for it's root for the Astros. If they lose, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes are out at the old ball game. Was that a garbage can I hear banging in the background? All right, due up for the Astros, Maldonado, the number 9 batter. Then the top of the order, Altuve and Brantley. And the new pitcher is Kyle Keller. So right now, Shohei Ohtani looks like he's going to be the tough luck loser. He gave up homers to Gurriel and Tucker. And then Upton's bad base running. And thus a 2-1 lead for the Astros. So Kyle Keller in relief of a very effective Ohtani. Let's give you his numbers. Ohtani, again in line for the tough luck loss. 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs. They were both homers. Walked 2, struck out 5. Verlander's box score so far: 7 innings, 6 hits, 1 run. It was earned. 2 walks, 8 Ks. He gave up a home run to Upton. So Kyle Keeler, no photo for Keeler. Last year in Miami, in 10 games, pitched 10 2/3 innings, 3.38 earned run average, striking out 11, walking 8. Quality of pitches, very good. Movement overall is average. It gets better against righties. And control is average. So he's going to have to spot the ball here. Here's Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 2. The pitch to Maldonado, 1-0. Maldonado will swing the stick. Ground ball right side. That'll be out number 1. Fielding it and taking it to the bag himself was Walsh. Top of the order, Jose Altuve. No trash can banging. He's 0 for 3. He's a pull hitter. Third base, Rendon is playing in to protect against the bunt. Other than that, they're playing straight away in the infield outfield. Keller picks up the sign from Castro. Pitch homeward bound to Altuve. 1-2 count. Altuve in the hole. And he grounds it deep to short and through. So he's now 1 for 4. Simmons made a backhanded stab at it, but it got by him. Brandon Lackey says, Walsh is a nice prospect. So Altuve's at first, 1 out. And here's Michael Brantley, left-handed batting, left fielder. He's 1 for 2. Corners playing in. Ball hit up the middle. They will try to turn 2. Keller nods his head. The leg kick and the pitch to Brantley. 1-1 count to Brantley. Brantley grounds it to second. 4-6-3. Double play, inning over. Nice turn by the Halos, just like the doctor ordered. Pitcher's best friend. Top of the 8th, still 2-1 Astros. Verlander back up on the bump. Old school. He will face the top of the order. Simmons, Upton, and Mr. Baseball, Mike Trout, hoping to swim upstream this time. Simmons is 0 for 3. Verlander looking for K number 9. Nods his head. Pitch homeward bound to Simmons. Full count to Simmons. Strike 3 looking. Simmons didn't like the call, but he's heading back to the dugout. And that is it for Mr. Verlander. He leaves. Coming in to pitch is Ryan Pressly. A hunk of burning love. So Verlander's day is done. He went 7 1/3. He's in line for the win. 6 hits, 1 run, the home run to Upton. It was earned. Walked 2 and struck out 9, as we just witnessed his 9th strikeout as he got Simmons. So here's Ryan Pressly. Last year for Houston, 2 wins, 3 losses, 3 saves, 2.32 earned run average, striking out 72 in 54 1/3 innings while only walking 12. Quality of pitch is very good. Movement above average, and control is good. Again, fluctuates between righties and lefties, but he's a solid, good pitcher. Here's Upton. Upton is 2 for 3, a homer, a double. He was thrown out trying to stretch the double into a triple, and then was robbed of another extra bases down the right field line by Kyle Tucker. Everybody shifts to the left against Upton. Will he try to again shoot it down the right field line? Gurriel, the only defender on the dirt to the right side. Presley, picks up the sign, the windup, and the pitch to Upton. 1-1 count to Justin Upton. Takes the outside pitch, grounds it into the shift, and that's out number 1. He should have went the other way with it, but he pulled it. Nice play by Correa. Out number 2, So 2 outs, base is empty, and here comes Mr. Baseball, Mike Trout, 1 for 3 with a double. Ryan Pressly, meet Mike Trout. Here's the pitch. 3-0. Trout has a green light, but they pitch very carefully to him on the 3-0, and he walks. So Trout, a base-stealing threat is at first. Average speed, but a good base stealer. And here's Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2. Pressly peeks towards first. Gurriel holding Trout on. Now looks in at the plate, nods his head. The leg kick and the pitch to Anthony Rendon. Full count to Rendon. Rendon swings, grounds it slowly to short, and that's out number 3. The side is retired. Correa makes a nice play there for the Astros. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 2-1 Houston. Due up for the Astros. Bregman, Alvarez, and Gurriel. Kyle Keller back up on the mound for the Angels. Bregman is 2 for 2. Right-handed pull hitter. Infield, outfield shifts left. Keller nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Bregman. 1-0. Bregman swings the lumber. And he sends that ball deep to left and gone. Holy cow. A 3rd home run for the Astros. And that's a big insurance run. The horn goes a-booming again. It's 3-1 Houston. No trash can lids banging this time. A bippity-boppity boom to the moon, Alice. Here's the replay of the Bregman blast. Launched! 96 miles per hour. Meet a fan in the stands. Boom goes the ball, and Bregman touches them all. So 3-1 Astros, no outs, and here comes Alvarez. The designated hitter's 0 for 3, but he's got pop in that bat. Keller trying to regroup on the mound. Infield will go hard shift right, outfield straightaway and normal. Alvarez awaits the Keller offering. The pitch homeward bound, 0-1. Alvarez swings the boom bat. Ground ball right side, first baseman has it. Walsh takes it to the bag for out number 1. Now bring up Yuri Gurriel. He's 1 for 3 with a bippity-boppity boom. He had a homer back in the 4th, gave the Astros a 2-1 lead. Now they're up 3-1 thanks to the Bregman homer. Castro sets the defense, now squats down, sets the target. The pitch to Gurriel. 2-2 count to Yuli. Swing and a miss. Keller battles back. So 2 outs, base is empty. Now bring up the center fielder, George Springer. 7s across the board for contact, power, and eye against right-handed pitching. He's a pull hitter. What does that tell you? Everyone's shifting to the left now. Walsh the only man on the dirt to the right side. Keller. He's ready to work. He deals. 1-2 count. Springer in the hole. Swing and a miss. Go grab your glove. But the bippity-boppity boom by Bregman gives the Astros a 2-run lead. We go to the top of the 9th. Houston 3. Los Angeles Angels 1. Last call. Last call for alcohol for the Angels at 2. You're through. It will be Walsh, Goodwin, and Castro. We might see a pinch hitter for Castro. So here's Jared Walsh, the first baseman's 0 for 2. And now here comes the closer, Roberto Osuna. Last year he had 38 saves to go along with 4 wins and 3 losses. A 2.63 earned run average, striking out 73 while only walking 12. Works quickly to Walsh. 2-2 count. Looking for a K here. And he's got it. 1 up, 1 down via the K. Fastball down and away. Here comes Brian Goodwin. He's 1 for 3. Let's see what the right fielder can do. Osuna's looking for a 1-2-3 inning. A victory for the Astros. A win for Verlander. And a save for himself. The windup and the pitch to Brian Goodwin. Goodwin swings a stick at the first offering, flared out to center. Springer coming in. He makes the catch, 2 down. Astro fans on their feet clapping. They're 1 out away from an opening day victory. And it's up to Jason Castro, and he's going to hit. Fletcher's on deck. Osuna nods his head. Maldonado sets the target. The pitch to Castro. 0-2. Will he strike out? Yes, he will. Ball game is over. 4 home runs in the game. 3 by the Astros and only 1 by the Angels. And the Astros are victorious 3-1 in the Bippity Boppity Bowl on opening day. Verlander gets the win. Osuna the save. Let's see who player of the game is. It will be Justin Verlander. And again, Verlander, opening day winner. 7 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 1 run, the home run to Upton. And it's Upton's base running blunder that really turned the tide of battle for the Angels. Took him out of an inning because Trout doubled right after that. He tried to stretch a double into a triple and was thrown out at third. 2 walks for Verlander, 9 Ks, and as I stated, the homer. Presley gets a hold. He pitched 2/3 with a walk, no runs, no hits, no Ks. Osuna the save. He pitches a 1-2-3 ninth with 2 strikeouts. Ohtani, the definition of a tough luck loser. 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. They were homers from Gurriel and Tucker. The Bregman homer came off of Keller. Ohtani did strike out 5. Keller went 2 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, the homer. To Bregman, he did strike out 2 while walking none. The Angels could only muster 6 hits. Simmons was 0 for 4. Upton was 2 for 4 with a run scored in a ribby, the homer, and that horrible base running blunder. Trout was 1 for 3 with a double, a walk, and a strikeout. Rendon, in his maiden voyage with the Angels, was 0 for 3 with a walk. Walsh was 0 for 3 with a walk and 3 strikeouts. Goodwin was 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Castro was 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Fletcher was 1 for 3 with a strikeout. And Pujols, the DH, well, he's a shell of himself. 0 for 3 with a K. The Angels in defeat, 31 at-bats, only 1 run, 6 hits, 1 ribby, 3 walks, 11 strikeouts. They left 6 runners on base. You want to look at the team left on base. 6 runners. Right here. Under Pujols. See that? For the Houston Astros, in the opening day victory, Altuve was 1 for 4 with a K. Brantley was 1 for 3 with a walk. Bregman was 3 for 3 with a run scored and a ribby. Alvarez, the DH, was 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Gurriel was 1 for 4 with a run scored and a ribby. He struck out twice. He homered. Springer was 0 for 4 with a K. Tucker homered. He was 1 for 3, a run scored and a ribby. As well as Bregman also homered. Correa was 0 for 2 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Maldonado 0 for 3. The Astros in their opening day victory, 30 at-bats, 3 runs, 7 hits, 3 ribbies, 2 walks, 7 Ks. The Astros left 6 runners on base, as did the Angels. Astros stymie Los Angeles, take a 3-1 win. The Astros got off to their 2020 season off and running with a win over the Angels at Minute Maid Park. Justin Verlander, in particular, had a fine performance, was player of the game. 7 1/3 innings, 1 run, 6 hits, and 9 Ks. Astros had homers from Gurriel and Tucker and Bregman. I'll tell our guys all the time, every pitch is the right pitch. If you put it in the right place, you believe in it, and have conviction. Houston manager Dusty Baker said. Well, thank you, Dusty, for that wonderful thought. So there you have it, another opening day game. It was fun. It was a pitcher's duel. Houston wins 3-1. Verlander over Ohtani. We saw 4 homers. The Angels got 1 from Upton. The Astros got 3. It was Gurriel, Tucker, and Bregman. Hope you enjoyed it. I'd like to thank everyone. Chris Anderson, always late to the ballpark, but good to see you. I'll be back in at work tomorrow. We worked from home today. But tomorrow's my day to go in. So thank you very much to everyone. Health and happiness. Till next time, take care. Bye-bye. God bless. You know what's coming, folks. Peace. Love you all. Be safe, be smart, and this too shall pass. Houston wins 3-1.